Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So I'm going to be continuing the timed event. It wants me to head to the location pointed out by Auroron. You receive a letter from the Masters of the Night Wind asking for your help, signed by Auroron. Just what could have happened? So it's right down here.
Huh?
What's the matter?
It's Granny. She's gone.
Oh, really?
She was standing there at the cave entrance to stop me from going in. Standing right in my way.
Oh, you meant literally standing in your way. This whole time, Paimon thought you were being metaphorical.
Granny says it's tacky when light novels use contrived metaphors. I don't want to be tacky.
Wait, but aren't you comparing yourself to a light novel? Isn't that kind of contrived?
What? Oh, darn it.
Anyway, looks like your path ahead has been cleared.
Yeah, see, Lolly probably figured there was no point standing in your way anymore. Auroron, whatever it is you so desperately need to do, you're now free to do it.
I don't think it'll be that simple. Granny wouldn't release me from her grasp so easily. She might have laid a trap for me, or maybe when I get inside, I'll get caught by one of her surveillance spells.
But why would she want to stop you?
Yeah, let alone lay a trap for you. Unless you haven't been up to no good again, have you?
What? Is he supposed to be like a troublemaker or something?
I just want to rescue someone, and Granny won't let me.
Rescue someone? Oh no, what happened?
Wait a second. This guy's the guy who was taking care of those aphids, right? What if he's trying to rescue some kind of other strange creature in the cave and Sitlolly is like, no, don't do it. And he's like now trying to find some way to get around her.
Could I ask you to go inside and take a look at him? I think he should be safe for now, but he'll be at greater and greater risk as time goes by.
And are we gonna have to fight him?
But then, what are you going to do?
I'll have to wait outside, or I might fall into one of Granny's traps.
You mean you want us to fall into her traps instead?
No, you'll be fine. Granny's traps will recognize it's the traveler, so they'll leave you alone.
Really? That's a thing.
Sure it is. I mean, I've told my aphids all about your heroic deeds, so
Aphids.
I assume Granny's told her traps too.
You can't just assume that.
Either way, I'm counting on you, Gramps.
Well, sounds like someone's life is at stake, so we should probably head in and check things out.
You're the best, Gramps. Please, can you go inside and take a look? What?
Well, sounds like someone's
Excuse
life
me?
is at stake, so we should probably head in and check things out.
That's not what Paimon said. Like, vocally, she said something completely different. Okay, whatever.
You're the best, Gramps. Please,
Oh.
can you go inside and take a look?
That's why. Okay, so that's what he's saying there. They got the text mixed up, that's all.
Guess we just keep following this path? Auroron seemed pretty confident that Lolly's traps won't harm us. But still, it can't hurt to be careful.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's actually a house down there. Well then, I guess we can drop down and see. Oh, there's actually a person here. I was expecting it to be a creature.
We made it in without a hitch. Maybe Lolly's traps can recognize us after all. Wait, look! There's someone there! Hi! Are you okay? Can you hear us?
He's not responding.
Is he asleep? Or sick? Do you think this is the guy Auroron was talking about? Also, what the heck's been going on here? Lots of strange and mysterious stuff around.
Looks like some kind of ritual.
Could be. Let's get Auroron in here. He'll know what this is all about.
Oh,
Sorry, Granny.
there she is.
All grown up now, are we?
Sitlolly. They say that Sitlolly, known as Granny Itzley, I don't know how to say that, has personally witnessed the coming of age of several generations of the Masters of the Night Wind. As for her own age, ahem, well, that wouldn't be a very polite thing to ask a lady, now would it? Well versed in almost all of the tribe's complex rituals and a highly skilled practitioner of magic, she is one of the most well respected shamans in all of Natlan. Having long lived in isolation, Sitlali seems to be somewhat ill at ease when it comes to starting a conversation. But if a youngster approaches her and brings up the topic of novels, it can be hard for her to stop. So go ahead and break the ice. Granny'll be more than happy to chat.
I'm truly sorry.
Now that you're one of the 6 heroes, you think you can do as you please, do you?
So he must have been involved with the Archon Quest's main plot line, like going into the Abyss or whatever to fight them.
Well, explain yourself, you dummy! How exactly were you thinking of helping that spirit duffer?
In other words, it's a little bit of a spoiler, but it's not like a major spoiler.
Aurora and, hey, Lolly.
Huh? Huh? When did you guys... Oh, drat. I wasn't expecting them. And now the Traveler probably caught me yelling at Auroron. Oh, this is not a good look for me.
What, is she a fangirl or something?
Hello there, you two. We were just, Auroron and I we were, play acting. You know, acting out some scenes from a light novel, quoting the lines. I didn't actually mean what I was saying. Right, Auroron?
Huh? Yes, that's right.
Uh-huh.
I owe you an apology too, Traveler. I asked you for help, but I forgot to watch my back and Granny caught me. And now we're play acting.
There's no need to apologize, just watch your back next time. Or play acting, huh? Can I join in? What? There's no need to apologize, yeah.
So what are you two up to exactly? Did something happen to this poor guy?
Yeah. Leela's his name. He got into some trouble during a clairvoyance session.
Clairvoyance?
It's a kind of spell that lets your spirit leave your body, so you can access secret knowledge. You know what a medium is, right? You've probably come across them in novels. Anyway, it's similar to that. Leela's problem is his spirit has gotten lost and can't find its way back to his body.
So in other words, his body's here, but his soul's gone?
Well, technically the soul and the spirit aren't quite the same thing, but yes, in a nutshell, that's basically it.
I just wanted to help bring Leela's spirit back.
And I wouldn't have stopped him if it was anyone else. But the issue is, Mr. Leela here is what we call a spirit duffer.
What's a spirit duffer?
Someone with no spiritual sensitivity whatsoever. Spirit duffers can't sense or control spirits, much less use spells on them. Now, there are certain methods that can force even spirit duffers into a clairvoyant state. But, well, I mean, look what happened to Mr. Leela. The spells of the Masters of the Night Wind are all based on dealing with spirits. And so are all our problem-solving methods. So for spirit duffers, even our healing methods don't work on them. So, if they get into trouble trying to use a spell, there's basically nothing we can do.
Yes, there is. As long as the soul is involved, I should be able to help.
You hear that? No prizes for guessing what Auroron's bright idea was.
Oh, because of your special constitution, right? But isn't it kind of risky for you?
This is the only downside to not having finished the Archon quest, is that I have to kind of like go along with the fact that there are certain things that Paimon and Aether know about Auroron and Sitlali and other characters that might be introduced that I don't know yet. And if you're someone who's watching my videos instead of playing the game yourself, then it's something that you wouldn't necessarily know yet either. So yeah, it's unfortunate.
I'll be fine. Granny's just worrying too much. I'm feeling fine now, so I should be able to do it safely. Besides, it's probably our only hope of bringing Leela back.
Don't kid yourself. What
Whoa.
happens if it's not as safe as you're hoping, We both know you'll risk it all to try and rescue him anyway. Honestly, you're such an idiot sometimes.
Is is a tricky one. It's true that Auroron could be self-sacrificing to a fault, but it's also true that Lolly tends to worry too much.
I'm with Lolly on this. Auroron is being an idiot. Or I'm with Auroron, Lolly's the one being... Yeah, what? I bet you got a plan, huh, Lolly? Yeah.
You're darn right Granny Eatsley's got a plan. Why else do you think I'd be here?
Huh? You do?
Wait, really? You actually know a way to save him?
Yes. I mean, it's a crude solution. But that's beside the point. The point being, don't interfere when Granny's already got things under control. Anyway, Traveler, I was actually going to ask for your help on this. My plan will take quite a lot of work, and it's a little too much for one person.
Oh, great! Well, it's a good thing Auroron brought us here then.
Sure, how can I help?
I intend to use a two-pronged approach. The first is the crude method. Basically, it's looking for a needle in a haystack. See the thing I've drawn around Leela's body? That's a gateway to the Night Kingdom.
Okay.
Once the gateway is activated, all roaming spirits in the area will be drawn to it. If we're lucky, we'll find the one that belongs to Leela. I'll lend you some of my power like last time, so you can use my clairvoyance. It only works if you use this projection sensor first, though. So don't forget that step. Don't worry, this time nothing can go wrong. You'll just feel like you're in the Night Kingdom, and you'll see a lot of roaming spirits around you. All you need to do is gather them up. You can leave Auroron to sift through them and find Leela. Since he wants to help so bad, he can take the hardest job.
What's the other approach?
Draw him back, using what I know about the instincts of spirits. As we all know, clairvoyance is usually conducted with the goal of unraveling mysteries. If we can find out what mystery Leela wanted to learn the truth of, we can use that to draw his lost spirit back here. I'll do some clairvoyance of my own, and channel it through Leela's body. That should give me some idea of what he was thinking.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets it now. The first approach is like fishing with a net, and the second is like fishing with bait. Just like how Auroron wanted us to lure you away with the promise of light novels.
Paimon? Really?
Your point would have been just as clear without the example, Paimon.
What? Don't think I won't revisit this later.
But Granny, it's amazing that you can use a person as a clairvoyance medium. I always thought you had to use inanimate objects.
You can't flatter your way out of this one. But you're not wrong. A person without a spirit is just a physical shell, which for our purposes makes them an inanimate object. Traveler, just over there is my spirit loom, which will record the fragments I see during clairvoyance. Once I begin, please arrange them on a woven scroll for me. Let me know when you're ready. We should get to work.
Let's try talking to Leela. And nothing. What about Auroron?
You can do it, Traveler. Together we'll bring Leela back for sure.
Okay. Now her.
Are you ready? Don't worry, the spirit loom is very easy to use.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
I know this is your first time working with it, but I have a feeling you'll do great.
Okay. Place the fragments in the area in a specific order and position, and adjust the relative positions of the layers using overlapping, blocking, and other methods to restore the overall picture to the target state. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Okay, I can see on the left there what I'm supposed to do in general. So let me wait. Let's place this at a layer below, right? I think that goes there, like that. And this goes above like that. This also goes above. And this goes right up here. That was actually not too bad at all.
Oh, the woven scroll is ready. This looks like a person. Who is it?
Who knows?
Huh? It's Sanhaj Kampore.
Huh? You mean that Sanhaj? Auroran's ancient name hero guy?
Well, I'm sure we'll hear about him in the Archon Quest.
That's right. He was not only one of the 6 heroes, but also a legendary border master of our tribe. 500 years on, and the remains of his spirit is still so strong.
Border Master is an honorable title, by the way. It's only given to powerful figures like Granny Seatlali.
No, not like me. The most powerful border masters can expand the borders of the Night Kingdom and temporarily manifest part of it in the real world. I'm no amateur with border spells, but Sanhaj is in a league of his own. They say his border mastery was what turned the tide in the Battle of the Mare Javari 500 years ago. Legend has it that Sanhaj summoned a miniature Night Kingdom and exploded it to defeat the encroaching Dark Calamity.
Okay.
Whoa, he must have been really strong.
Of course, it came at a great price. As far as I understand, both Sanhaj and Tainoch, the leader of the tribal coalition forces, gave their lives to activate this spell. I don't know what Leela was thinking. Even I'd think twice before seeking out Sanhaj Kampore during clairvoyance. So what sort of spirit duffer in their right mind would... I guess folly is the greater part of bravery.
Wait a second. Did Auroran convince this guy to do this? Nah, right?
I'm starting to feel like something else is at play here. I think I'll pay a visit to his house and see if I can find any clues.
What about the other approach? Shall we keep that up while you're gone?
Yep, you can keep gathering the roaming spirits. That won't be affected. Hopefully you do find Leela that way, because it'll save us an awful lot of trouble. But before that, it looks like we now have another problem on our hands. Connecting with the spirit of Sanhaj Kampore has caused quite a stir. I think we may have just spooked all the monsters in the area.
And that's a bad thing?
Traveler, if you've got some time, could you go and get them to pipe down a bit? We don't want them to start attacking innocent bystanders.
For some reason, I thought she said spook them away, but that just means that they got riled up. Okay.
It's fine. I can handle that.
Oh no, you're staying right here, mister. The Traveler has enough to do already without coming to your rescue.
All right, then. Sorry, Traveler. Over to you, I guess.
Okay, no problem. It'll be a piece of cake.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The most important thing right now is getting Leela's spirit back.
All right, I'm heading out. See you guys later.
Okay. So that part is done, and now they're going to give us the activities, right? Okay. So let's view this one first. Search for lost spirits. Complete the spirit gathering. Triumph will return once. Let's check out the next thing. So this one is probably one where you fight enemies. And then there's this one, Clairvoyant Shard Sanhaj. So we just completed that one. And that wasn't too bad, actually. So it says, a legendary border master of the Master of the Night Wind, whose astonishing magic once propelled the Dark Cataclysm during the Battle of Mare Javari. And then, whoops, this one, Clairvoyant Shard Menelek, a hero of the Flower Feather Clan, one of the warriors who sacrificed themselves in the name of justice and virtue, forever cherished in the hearts of the people. So if I select go to challenge on that, where does that lead me? In here, okay. So...
every journey has its final
yeah,
day.
that over there.
Don't rush.
Let's talk to you again.
Traveler, could I trouble you to keep gathering the roaming spirits over the next few days? Just make sure to use this sensor. Granny already applied her spell to it.
Wait, about the spirit limb?
Oh, you liked playing with that, huh? Feel free to try it again whenever you want. There should be some other clairvoyance records you can arrange on a woven scroll. It's pretty fun. Don't worry about Granny. I'm sure she only left it here so you can get some practice.
Okay. And what about the marriage
Traveler,
of Ari?
could I trouble you to keep gathering the roaming... The marriage of Ari? Terrible place to grow vegetables, for one thing. And if you're wondering how I would know that, well, it's because Granny told me. If you want to know more, you should probably ask her when she gets back. She has some scrolls on the subject in her house, but my rule is, if you can't grow vegetables there, I'm not interested. So, I've never given them a second look. Truly sorry.
Okay. For some reason, I was under the impression that this guy was like a creature tamer, not necessarily an animal tamer, but just like, you know, tames any kind of creatures. But I guess his main focus is on growing vegetables using creatures and stuff. So, yeah, this one. Here at Feathered Flower Clan, let's start this. So now I've just got to figure out where each part goes. I think that this goes here like this, and this goes over the top like that. This goes underneath. I think it goes right there. Then this goes like that. This goes around his neck. Like that, okay. There we go. Pretty easy. Claim the prize for that. Move on to the next one. Clairvoyant Shard Zunjata, a warrior of the Children of Echoes, one of the heroes who rose up to fight for Natlan, immortalized in countless stories. So let's start. Should be pretty easy to figure this out. Put it right. I can't go to a lower layer? Does it go right here or right here? I think it goes up here. And then this one goes right here like this, right? Yeah, that looks a little bit more appropriate. Where does this go? All the way over there. Let's remove that one for right now. Do this right here. Bring that right there, just like that. Okay, I was wondering what was wrong with his face. I knew there was something wrong, but I wasn't entirely sure what it was. Okay, this one goes... I have no idea. Where does this go? Right. No, it doesn't go there. Where does this go? Is that like a nothing? It could be nothing, but I'm not entirely sure now. It's the only piece remaining, and I don't see where it could possibly go. Oh, it goes right here. Okay. Okay, that's good. So let's select the next stage after I claim my prize. Clairvoyant Shard Wanjiru, a warrior of the Collective of Plenty who, according to legend, once wielded a bone-long sword that was solid beyond compare. So let's go ahead and start that. Okay, hairstyle first, I suppose. Does it go right here? Yeah. And then, where would the face go? Right here-ish, I think? Go down like that. Okay. I think that this goes right here. And this goes right here like that. Then you have, whoops, then you have this, which goes right there. But where would this piece of cloth go? I'm not entirely sure, actually. Hard to really tell on that one. Is that the last piece? Yeah, that's the last piece. Oh, it goes up here. Very interesting. Okay. And how many more of these are there? 4 more, huh? A hero known as the Giant, pride of the people of the Springs, renowned throughout the lands for his bravery and prowess in battle. So this is Tupac. Okay. Well, this ought to be interesting. I've got to start with the necklace, I think, this time. Right there. And then this over here. Like this, I think. Okay. Then this goes right here underneath that. I think I can put this here now. Then the face goes in here, like so. But the question is do I put that right there? Yeah. And then the neck. Yeah, just like that. Wow, that one was a little bit more complicated than the other ones, but I figured it out a lot faster. Burkina, a hero of the Signs of the Canopy, a legend who fought against the Abyss alongside Kangamato, the Yumkasor Mountain King. Okay, so let's start. And this one wants me to put the face right here like this. And then, oh man, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I think I've got to do this first, right here. Oh, I need to figure out where the neck goes. Yeah, like that. Then I can start worrying about this over here. So this one goes where exactly? I think it goes like that. Darn. Maybe like that? Yeah, there we go. Okay, the shoulder goes right there. And then that goes right there like that. Yeah. You've got this that goes there. Wow, these are getting nuts. I think that goes right there like that. Yeah. Like, it's getting more and more crazy as time goes on. Clairvoyant Shard Auroron. A unique young man from the Master of the Night Wind, an unconventional character with an extraordinary talent for taking care of plants and animals. Okay? So he does take care of both kinds of things. That's neat. Let's put on the face first. I think it goes right here. And then the hood goes right here. There should be, whoops, another layer like that. Okay. I think that goes right there somewhere. I'm not entirely sure though. I may have to come back to that in a second. You know what? Let's remove that for now and figure this one out first. Yeah, there we go. And there are only two pieces left. This one right here, which that might be it right there. And then this one, wherever this is gonna go. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm looking at the picture on the left there, but oh, right here. I think that's it. Nah, that's got to go there. But now I've got to figure out what's wrong with one of these. What is wrong with one of these? I'm not sure. Oh, I think I see it. This one right here. It's got to go back further, yeah. Awesome. Okay. And the final one is Sitlali, High Priestess of the Master of the Night Wind, a powerful clairvoyant, also known by the moniker of Granny It's Lee, or however you say that, I don't know. Okay, so this one, right off the bat, I can start off with the hair up here. And does that go behind or in front? I think it goes behind like that, but I don't know. It doesn't look quite right, does it? Is that supposed to do something different? I don't know. Whoops, I didn't mean to select that one. I meant to select this one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that... Like that, and then this one here like that. No, that's definitely wrong. How am I supposed to do this? That's the question. I think I'll figure it out as I go along. I definitely gotta adjust those a little bit more, though, because I know that they're not quite right. And, let's see. Go all the way in the back like that. This one, I think, is back like that. And then I think that that goes there like that. Now I just gotta figure out the hair. What is wrong with the hair? Am I too high or too low? No. That's definitely not the case. Why is this hair giving me so many problems? You know what? Let's redo the hair completely. Like that. Okay? I think that I can leave the other hair, though, just as it is. But this, I definitely have to redo. So, let's do this one first. That definitely goes there. Does this one go up higher? Maybe that's it. That looks right to me. So is there some other problem that I'm completely off on? Wow, this is actually the worst one so far. For sure. I'm already like 4 minutes in, which is crazy. Yeah, it was probably the position of this hair. I had it too high up. I had it up like that. And it should have been more like that. Okay, what's left? What's wrong now? Oh, great, it's the hair again. Oh, like that, maybe? There we go, finally. Wow, that took way too long to figure out. I mean, they were getting progressively more difficult, but still, I'm not happy about how long that one took. Wow. Let's go ahead and claim some stuff very fast. Anyways, I'm going to move on to the next side activity, because I want to knock out all these activities very fast. Let's check out this very fast, so claim that stuff. And then Spirit-Seeking Journey. Okay, this is the main story part, but we're more interested in the side activities for right now. So I've completely finished this one all the way on the right. Let's do this one next. Okay, go to challenge, and it's actually right across from me. So right over here. Search for lost spirits. During the Search for Lost Spirits challenge, the scattered roaming spirits will stay away from the nearby character. Use this to drive roaming spirits away and gather them in Spirit Hub to accumulate spirit count. When you successfully gather a shining spirit, you'll receive more spirit count. Okay. Spirit gathering buffs will appear within the area at intervals. Pick them up to increase your speed, movement speed, or restore stamina to characters. When a party member receives a spirit gathering buff, the party's spirit call value will increase. When the spirit call value reaches the maximum, spirit call moment will be triggered. For 20 seconds, all characters will continuously attract roaming spirits. This effect is useful for bringing roaming spirits to spirit hubs. While gathering roaming spirits, a golden splendiferous spirit hub will appear at intervals. Drive the roaming spirits into the splendiferous spirit hub to accumulate double the spirit count. So is this a online thing? It might be. Oh, I accidentally went down and now it's giving me a new tutorial. When gathering spirits, shackle stones will periodically appear. Jumping on shackle stone multiple times will break it and free the roaming spirit within. Okay. So let's go ahead and do one of these. And who knows, maybe I'll do all of them on camera here. So we're supposed to gather these things into those little areas, right? Whoops. Come on. Yeah, just like that. Oh, and this attracts them. So bring them into there like that. Oops, I didn't mean to pull those away. Come on. Right over here? No? I guess I lost some along the way. This is so weird. Minigames like this are really weird. Alright. Go in. Oh. There you go. Cool. Why would you bring them that way? Ah, whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't really care as long as we win points. Since this is a team effort thing. Come on, go in. What's this? What? Okay. I guess, yeah. And they can steal them from you. And you can steal it from them. That's very interesting. Spirit gathering buffs obtained 12. Okay, interesting. So I got a score of 900, whatever that means. A little bit annoyed that it kicked me out all the way to the, you know, outside of it, but whatever. So all I have to do is complete those each once, but there's also prizes for getting, you know, scores repeatedly. And the only prizes I really care about are the ones all the way up to 2400, so let's go ahead and do the next one of those. I guess I could do all 5 of them if they're all going to be different, right? A large number of shackle stones will appear in the area. Jump on these multiple times to shatter them and release the roaming spirits trapped within, and then you've got to push them into the side goals. Okay. And let's do it. Okay, there's some of them are still outside of the things, but then you got this right here, which, okay, cool. Did somebody, oh. Come on, you. Come on, there we go. Wow, people like to steal from you a lot. Really now.
Take it easy.
And what's worse is when they steal from you just before you make a goal. It's like everybody's trying to gain points here, right? It's like a team effort. I could be wrong. That's the impression I'm getting from it. Because it says in the upper left there, gathered by the team, right? So this isn't that much different from what I was doing before. Except now I'm jumping on platforms occasionally. We'll do the next one though, just to see how much different it is from this one. And who knows, maybe it'll be significantly different, or maybe it'll just be a slight variation like this one was. But I did get more points that time, which is nice. There we go. And claim all of those. That's good. I only have one more, Primogem reward left, and then the rest of them are rewards that I don't really care about that much, but I'll still get if I can. So,
Boats are made.
go ahead and do this one. While gathering spirits, driving storms will appear at intervals in the area. Observe the storm's direction and use it to swiftly push roaming spirits into the spirit hub and gather them more efficiently. Okay. And here we go. So, I'll take any that I can get right now. So, that's going to be going that way. Okay. That's neat. I think I get the idea behind that. So what you want to do is you want to push them into, yeah, into the green lined areas, and then that way they'll go into the goal when the time comes. Nice. I mean, it is just a slight variation of what we were already doing, but I'm fine with that slight variation, considering... oh! Well, they've decided to mix it up even more than I expected. I have a feeling like it felt more like other people were just trying to push him into the goals, but I was trying to push him towards the center, so that way, no matter which way the wind was blowing, it would pretty much guarantee that they would end up in the in one of the two goals. It didn't really matter though; it all worked out in the end. Let's claim the reward for that right there, as well as the rewards right there. So there's only a few more rewards for that. Let's see. Spirit Gathering Phenomenal Convergence. Splendiferous Spirit Hubs, Shackle Stones, and Driving Storms will all appear in this area. Pay close attention to your surroundings and be flexible in your responses, and you might find yourself gathering up a veritable windfall of roaming spirits. So this one can't be unlocked until I complete this one right here, right? Or Spirit Gathering Random Ritual Challenge. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. You can't really rely on the wind this time to do what you want it to do, because unfortunately the wind doesn't blow directly into the goals, at least on this particular stage. On the other stage it did. So I got 1,200 points. You get a fair number of points each time, which is nice. I mean, it helps that you have other teammates working with you to build up the points. Claim that. That's the last of those. And claim all of those. Now, there is one final challenge that I can do there. The question is do I even need to? You know what? I'll do it just because. It gives an infinity symbol, right? But, I don't know. I'll do it just because. You have reached the current maximum gathering score you can obtain. You'll not be able to score any more from the challenges. Continue. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. There's no need to do it.
Where do you want to go next?
It convinced me by saying that. By giving me that little heads up. It's like, yeah, you can do it, but just for fun.
If you'd like to see Leo.
So let's get that very fast. And there's only a little bit more left for that. This is going a little bit faster than I expected it to. So what about Evil Banisher? This is all fighting stuff, right? So if I tell it to go to challenge, yeah, there's one over here, which isn't too far from where I'm at.
I have a few references.
Before I do that, though, let me go ahead and advance the time of day to 7 to 11 of the next day. Or between 7 to 11 of the next day. Just so that way I can get an idea of where the quest marker will be. Okay, there it is. So I'm supposed to go talk to him. But I am going to instead go over to where this is. And complete at least one of those on camera. Because I like to do the fighting challenges off camera usually. Just because they can get a little bit repetitive after a while. Then again, what I just did was pretty repetitive, so I don't know. We've got to... Well, first of all, let's see the rewards. So for the first one, I've got to get at least 4,000 to be able to claim everything, plus obtain Banishing Aura 2 times. But really, the only thing I care about are the Primogems. So as long as I obtain 1,000 in each of those, I will get the Primogems each time. But I will aim to get 4,000 and 2 Banishing Auras each time, just for the sake of, doing so. So, let's go with my usual team, And I'm supposed to trigger 5 swirl reactions and 1 Night Soul Burst. I don't know what the Night Soul Burst is supposed to be. Anyways, doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and start. You know, it just occurred to me how strange it was that they had the other two things inside of the cave, you know, side objective things, but then they required me to come outside of the cave in order to do these, you know, fighting. It's not like a major deal or anything.
Here we go. Think you can get away?
But I just thought it was weird. So I have a feeling Night Soul Bursts are related to the new characters that I've got. Ah, great. I had to answer the door. I didn't even realize that somebody had been knocking on it until a little bit, about like 15 or so seconds after they had already started knocking. Anyways,
solidify.
Go ahead and do this. I've got to trigger some more swirl reactions, so whoops. Are you kidding me? Really?
This is order.
Ah.
Time for takeoff.
The door knocking kind of threw me off. Answering the door during all that.
Yahoo!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Sakura swirl! Show me your move. Think you can get away?
Kind of gather them up again. Is it different types of swirl reactions that you need? Because, I don't know. That was weird. And I only got 550 points for that. Let me see what I can claim. Oh, wow. Yeah, I needed a lot more than that. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that again. I have actually decided to hold off on doing this. I'm gonna just do this off camera. Because, I don't know, I have a lot going on right now, so I'm actually going to be ending the video here in just a little bit. And then continuing the... I might continue the story for this timed event in the next video, and just get it completely out of the way, so that way I can focus entirely on the Archon quest. Just because there are only 5 days left on this, and I don't know when I'm gonna next record, so we'll see though. It depends on when I next record. So anyways, yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.